Got some great news today about the new One Piece film Ghoul movie. We've actually got some new character designs and shown off a couple of sketches of what exactly is going to be seen in the movie. You get to see a little bit of the villains, a little bit more like close to and more higher quality villains of the villains as well, and a bunch of awesome stuff actually to see from the movie. So we get to see from this actual screenshot right now that we get to see Luffy and the gang all in scene, like kind of like casual wear, and then we also get to see another like couple of screenshots of them in suits and like in dresses. And I gotta say, out of like all the designs that we've seen out there, like the one just like seems like in casual wear, kind of like they're out on the beach somewhere, and then you got the white suits. Honestly, out of there, I love like the actual designs coming. Like I love that Usopp and Zoro, like kind of like wearing all classy with the ties and stuff like that. You got like fucking Sanji pop collar and everything going there, and you got Nami. And like honestly, like I gotta say, as much as like I'm always a bigger fan of Robin than I am with Nami, like Robin in this design absolutely looks absolutely beautiful. Even in the black design as well, I really like that she's kind of wearing like the shirt down below Nami, and even as well, just like that's probably the best honestly that Robin's looked in the time, because I've always been a little bit miffed about kind of like having the sleek back hair though. I always kind of preferred old Robin, but now, like with these designs I'm seeing right here, this is probably the best that she's actually looked in there. And even as well, from what you've seen with like Brooke, Zoro, Sanji, like they all look absolutely great in like this design. I've got to say, design-wise, it's absolutely perfect. You do get to see a little bit more of the villains themselves, which you do get to see a big, like heavy lifting weight guy. We also get to see like the actual main villain himself, which I believe that his name on here is Guild Tesoro, and his crew, which is actually all of this is being drawn by Oda, and that they manage a giant city hub that is the world's largest entertainment district. And we do get to see a little bit of the snippet of that where the movie is going to be taking place, which is a nice thing to see about that from it. And also as well, we do get to see like he also has some like two of these girls as well, like one like kind of reminds me, she looks like a bit like a dancer, kind of like on some Violet kind of vibe on there. Got like one that seems to like be a singer as well from what we've seen with the microphone, and we got some weird little short apple guy like kind of looking like a devil. Like he's a little bit of a weird design, but I'll read off more of the article. Another early look at the Straw Hats outfits for the upcoming One Piece Gold has been spotted in the 13th film. It's slated for a Japanese release on July 23rd. Series creator Eiichiro Oda serves as the executive producer. Hiroaki Miyamoto, who worked as the third series director of the TV anime spanning from episode 352 to 679 episodes, is attached to directing his feature film directional debut. Japanese novelist Tsutomu Korewa, who has mainly worked for live-action TV dramas and films, including the live-action film adaptation of Black Butler in 2014, provided a script and will be his first anime-related work. And although I've only seen the first season of Black Butler, like the actual anime stuff, I actually heard that the live action isn't that bad. So like, yeah, I kind of got faith on that. It's like definitely like Otis, like he's not really going to be fucking like he did, like Zed was, I believe that was all him. He did all of that and the storyboard for that. This one, he's just pretty much sitting back and saying, okay, just you can do this, you can do that. Just don't do whatever. So I'm kind of hoping that this movie is going to be canon to the movie, like into the actual mythos and stuff like that. How like it's a little bit of a shame that like films like technically, although it was all done, that I believe there wasn't a point in time that it could have been canon at all during like the whole time. So that's kind of a bit of a shame. So I'm hoping like, you know, during that time saying like maybe they're going to do something like, oh, this actually takes place after like the Zou arc or something like that. I thought that'd be kind of cool. But we don't know. But honestly, for where it is right now in the manga, this movie's kind of impossible, and I have a slight suspicion since like how long One Piece likes to kind of like drag itself on arcs, and not to mention as well with Oda taking breaks. I don't think this movie's going to be canon at all, but I am kind of interested to see what they are going to be doing with the movie itself, and to know that, you know, hey, we've got to wait a couple more months and all that until the actual Japanese release though to actually find out a little bit more. I'm kind of surprised though we haven't got an anime trailer. I'm not talking about that teaser though, what kind of everyone went nuts for like no reason, for like little gold stuff. We haven't actually, and so far we haven't had anything that's kind of related to Goldie Roger in it. So kind of wondering about what's kind of going on with that. Obviously with like the kind of guy guild like that, I'm kind of curious seeing what is this whole deal. Like he definitely doesn't look that intimidating to be fair, and all his cronies as well. Like this is, if these are the actual guys themselves that we're talking about, they're not very intimidating villains if they are at the start from what I've seen of them so far. So I'm a little bit unsure like that, because, you know, we went from Zed and he was a great ass that like really felt for him at the end and all that, and it's like, you know what, he was an absolute great antagonist of the movie, and honestly I want to see if he's going to be like, if this movie can live up to it, but we'll honestly have to wait and see until we get more future, you know, updates and sort of trailers for the movie. I'm definitely going to be covering it, because this is probably the thing I'm most excited for One Piece this year, upcoming with the whole signing grungy stuff that's going on right now in the manga. So I'm very much looking forward to this. But that's all from me. Thank you much for watching. As always, I'll give you as many updates as there will be once there's an anime teaser trailer out for the actual animation and not that little gold little thing that they did for it. But that's all from me. So thank you much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.